Hello, online pipe community. Ethan, Parsimonious Piper here, and it is time for an episode of YouTube Piper's Care. First, in one of my little road bulldogs, I have got a bowl of Greg's The Tunnel Take Twister. Wife approved room note. We'll see what she thinks of it when she actually smells it burning. Had to go ahead and get this one out of the way with while I still had the nerve to try an aromatic before Christmas. What you are looking at behind me is Douglas Dam, which is on the French Broad River here in East Tennessee and creates Douglas Lake. Let me turn around and give you a little better view of it here. Just a sec. What you're looking at here, Douglas Lake, was a man-made lake created during World War II by the creation of this dam down below you. Douglas Dam construction began in 1942, finished in 1943. The dam came online in March of that year and supported aluminum mining east of here near Knoxville and uranium enrichment for the Manhattan Project over there in Oak Ridge on the other side of Knoxville, Tennessee. Not a very large dam, but that hydroelectric power was very important for the war effort. All right, gonna turn you back around just a sec. All right, folks, I missed last week, so I've got a little longer list this week. I'm gonna be glancing down at my notes, but y'all have a nice view of the Smokies, including way back in the distance there, looks like English Mountain. So enjoy that while I read these off to you. 2 a.m. pipe on the patio. Onion and Denny both came down with COVID. This was a couple of weeks ago at this point. Hopefully, Onion, I have not seen an update or heard an update directly from you. I'm hoping y'all are recovering or recovered. It looks like McKinley may have been patient 0. She was sick before they were. One-eyed Piper. His cataract surgery went well, but he is going to have limited vision in that eye, and it does not look like that is coming back entirely for him. As he said, you know, you take what you get. It just is what it is. Hopefully he will get some more vision back out of that eye. Papa Bear. Papa Bear is getting around with a cane instead of a walker. That is good news. That's a nice improvement. And he is back to working at home for a while. We'll be back to full-on work pretty soon, it sounds like. Good news from you there. W.R. Kane is not a frequent poster. He is a commenter, rather artistic fella. He left a note on his channel that he was dealing with an unspecified, undetailed heartbreak. We don't need to know the details of that. God does. Let's keep him in our prayers this week. Piper Ken. Piper Ken, his father-in-law was in the hospital with lung and gastric issues complicated by COVID. Ponderosa Piper shared a video with some rather gruesome images at the end. For any of you with squeamish stomachs, don't watch the entire thing. His son was attacked by a dog, lost a chunk of his lower leg. It looks like it is going to be healed. The surgical repair looks like it was successful. Hopefully we'll get an update on that, that the wound closure doesn't get infected is going to be one of our big prayers, because that's one of the roughest things with that kind of an emergency surgery. Sapper Smokes, his mom, if nothing happened, I haven't seen the update yet, came home this week. After her stroke, that is some amazing progress. She still has a long road ahead of her in terms of full-on recovery, but she has made some amazing progress. Thank you to everyone out there who has kept her and his family in your prayers over the last couple of months. At the other end of the happiness scale, Ghost Cobb, Sean has informed me this week that his one of his cousins, her husband, is in home hospice. He has been fighting kidney issues and has had a couple of kidney transplants, neither of which was permanently successful. And he's tired. He is just, he's done. This is going to be a hard Christmas for that family. Please do keep them in your prayers. Central Cal Piper. David gave us a little bit of good news. His granddaughter was not diagnosed with valley fever. She is, however, still feverish and tired all the time, and as you can imagine, for a 5-year-old going through all of this, fussy. None of which is particularly enjoyable to deal with as a parent, and I'm sure it's not for little girl either. Last for this week, Matthew Picking and Piping, who is our annual sponsor for the Secret Santa. If you have not gotten in on that, drop by his page. His family can use our prayers this week. His wife's grandfather passed last week. The funeral was this week. You know, there are a lot of people who have lost loved ones right here around the Christmas time. You know, Hoosier and Corvette Jim are a couple who come to mind. This is a time of celebration and joy, but for many people it is also a painful time. Let's keep some of those folks as well in our prayers as we are approaching Christmas. Folks, if you are the praying type, keep these guys in your prayers this week. And if you are not, you should be. With that, I've got some more of God's beauty to enjoy. You light something you like. Enjoy this beautiful, beautiful morning.